Alright, welcome back to the Mystery Basic Gamer Show. This is part 2. It's not a miscellaneous episode just like the one I just did. It's gonna be a bit different. It's gonna be like an actual part, telling a bunch of stories of Al Sword and Warren and how shitty of a human being that his existence is God's failure, basically. Now, today we're gonna address something a bit different. It's going to be a similar type episode than part 1, but it's going to have different stories and stuff like that. So, alright, so it is, I believe it is, January 13th, maybe? Not too sure. No, it's like the 16th. No, 15th. And, yeah, so, it's going to be a bit different, so I'm gonna have to think one out here of the many stories that I have to tell. Now, Warren has a lot of friends that play Elsword, like in real life, like me, a guy named Kevin who's pretty cool, a guy named Tristan who's pretty cool, and I think a couple others from Rocket Top maybe. But yeah, he has a lot of cool friends. It's just he himself is not cool because he's a little bitch, and yeah, so. I mean, me and I think it's like Alex's friend or whatever. Yeah, Alex's friend. We devised a Wolfarian wiki. Now, this is all the stuff that he deleted off his main account, Wolfarian, which he back then he had a lot of shitty fucking videos, like like. There's a bunch of shitty videos that he made, like Bloons Tower Defense 5 with me, fucking Jacob Yolosin, and there's also what else is there? There is there's him drinking fucking vodka or some shit in a stream that he did with me, going on sex parties again, I bet. Now, I'm actually gonna do a story from the Salty Fan podcast. Because this was fucking hilarious. Now, it was like June or some shit of 2016. It was somewhere in 2016. Now, we invite the Wolftharian over to our stream. And it's a podcast, not really a stream, but we invite him over. He's actually not a pussy and accepts the call. And we're playing Minecraft actually. It's a change of pace. Whoa, me and Warren are playing Minecraft, and me and Kevin, back then before the Salty Fan podcast, me and Kevin actually asked Wolfarian a question of, do you like fudas? Now, if you don't know, fudas are basically anime girls with male genitalia, like with, and sometimes with girls, like a girl genitalia too. So it's like clit dicks and shit like that, aka what Warren has. And yeah, I asked him this, and he's like, "Oh, I love them. They're so good." But when we go on Salty Fan podcast, I asked him the same question, which he said, "Meh, they're all right." So he's had, I think he's like trying to hide it a bit, that he likes the Fuda dick up his fucking 5-mile radius ass. But yeah, so that was a fun time. And if you look at the Salty Fan podcast, there are a bunch of Wolfarian art, and they're pretty fucking hilarious to look at because it's like incredibly terrible. And oh, here's another one. So, in Brony Games Goodbye Stream, I think it was hosted by my second channel at the time of Hank Hill. I host a stream with Warren, who, which he apparently he was gonna take a break from YouTube, or at least he's gonna quit it altogether, which he did. He took a break. He didn't quit it, but he took a break. What a fucking liar. God damn it, he didn't fucking leave. But yeah, so I'm running games Goodbye Stream. It was me and Warren and Alex, because I was in his room and we were fucking chatting it out, and because apparently Warren hates Alex so much because I mean he keeps exposing him and shit. I mean that was a great stream on its own. It was like 3 hours long of cringe, but yeah. So I guess I guess I can say another one. I think it was December 31st, 2016. I met a girl that Warren hung out with who hated Warren. She wasn't a very attractive girl per se, but she was nice nonetheless, but she had some problems. And I mean no disses if you somehow find this video, but like we like hung out, and then like a guy named Swigsy joined. Now, holy fucking Christ, this guy named Swigsy, he is the like possibly worse than Warren. Now that's hard to do. But Swigsy here, he's the whitest piece of trash you've ever seen, who tries to act black and says the N-word every 5 seconds. Yeah, he's one of those people. And yeah, he'll have like the hard R, and he will just say it every 5 seconds because he thought it was so funny at the time. And it would he's just a terrible human being. He has the most irritating voice probably other than Warren, and it's not fun to listen to him tangent. And like he hated me because apparently I was a better friend of Warren than he and Swigsy were, and he instantly hated me, and I hate him bad because he's a little bitch. He fucking makes furry sex videos with his mom on YouTube, and he makes really shit animations too. It's like really cringy. Now, the amount of effort that he puts in his videos is astounding, because he actually puts mild effort into his videos, unlike Warren. But I mean, it's still incredibly mediocre, and it's fucking gross just to like look at him and fucking talk about weebs with his mom and shit like that, and Fuda. And it's gross, cringy, and I don't know why he does it, but he does. And that is not cool. So, I honestly don't know. It's just like, this is not a miscellaneous video. It's gonna be another part 2. I'm pretty sure I have one more story if I can try to remember it. There's a lot of them, so I mean it's hard to choose. I mean, there's the ones with me and Warren and Cards Against Humanity, which that wasn't fun either, because he would make his own custom cards and it was like really offensive and shit like that. There's him fucking talking trash to my mom. And, oh, okay. This is a minor story, but I'm gonna include this in anyway. So, Warren's over at my house. I go downstairs with Alex. He follows. And Alex, I think he's playing PS4, but he lets me play PS3 with, Warren. And we play Mortal Kombat. Now, he has an arcade collection for his PS3, so, like, you can play the original 3. And I pick number 3 because I'm best at that. And Warren can't fucking play fighter games to save his life, but apparently he can play L-Sword like a fucking swag boss. But he can't play Mortal Kombat, and he keeps saying like, "Oh my god, why don't you let me win?" Probably because I'm better than you, and I want to play, and I want to beat you. And yeah, he keeps saying, "Hey, can you let me win?" And he does the shittiest thing possible. He fucking throws the controller at the floor. He marches upstairs after I beat him, and I ask him why. It's because I beat him and I didn't let him win. Now, that is such a shitty move to do, and I don't know why he does this shit. So, there you go. Bunch of minor stories out of the way. I'll try to think of some stories in my free time today and tomorrow, since I'm going to be able to make these videos all week. So this is gonna be this is Mr. A Basic Gamer. Hope you've been enjoying this exposed series so far, and see you later.